Hello everyone, I'm here 0212 and in today's video I'm gonna talk to you about the grenades and the way how you throw them and the time that it requires for them to explode. Now I bought these nades for 10k just for testing purposes. So let's get started. Alright, let's head to the shooting range. And I will start with some basic testing. So, first of all, it is important to note that switching weapons uses an animation. As you can see now I can run. But if I switch to a pistol and I try to run, I can only run when that animation is finished. Same goes for the nades. If I switch to nade, I can only start to run at the point when the animation is finished. So what you might try to do, or can do, I didn't test this yet, so I will test it now. Switch. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you keep holding or use it auto, like the auto lock feature for running. So here is the AK. When I switch to pistol, and then from pistol to AK, I can't run. Now let's try when you are running. What would happen if you run and then while running, switching? Still requires a little bit of delay between being able to run again. So that's the first thing I want to note. Now the second thing, which is not really nade related but weapon related. Some weapons might need to be kind of prepared before being used, because the bullet is in your magazine and not in the chamber. For example, you have seen the pistol. So this is kind of an extra tip, like inside the video. When you start a raid and you use a pistol, at the very beginning switch to a pistol, let this animation finish, and then switch back. Because then now every time you switch to a pistol, it will throw it out, rather than first needing to put that bullet in the chamber. Alright. So the next thing I want to show you is the mechanics of the grenades. I think I've already showed it in a quick guide, but so to start with, there is the button in the main menu. Let's say first, second, third option set, and then this switch. I'm not sure, but I think this is the regular mode. No, this is the quick throw. Okay, so as you can see, if it is set up to this option, then it will quick throw the nade. Now I will set to regular to show some things. So when you pick up the nade, of course it takes animation. You can pull out that thing and it won't explode. No matter how long you hold it, you can put it back. Or you can remove the hand grip and now it can kill you. You can see this indicator like flickering a couple of times, and now I'm dead, so I actually need to go back to the HUD. Come on, load it. So back to shooting range. And load it. Come on. quick tip. It is good to confuse people because, first of all, if you listen carefully, when you pick up the nade, take out the nade, there's a click sound. Did you hear it? I will show it again. There's like a little sound. Now, when you cook or remove that metal, I don't know how it's called, then you also hear a click sound. You can also pull it back, but when someone hears the click sound, they can already be like triggered and panicking. Oh shit, the nade is coming. So you can do this, remove and then put it back. Hold your finger on the throw button, unless this will happen. You will simply throw it. So hold by putting it back. Hold by putting it back. Switch the weapon when the animation allows it. Right, let's reset this. So knowing that, it's a good stuff. Now this, I'm not sure, I think it appears for every kind of nade. But if you remove this, it won't explode in your hand. Let's check it out. This is, by the way, the gas nade. So it has the same effect. Then here is the shocking nade, which neither will explode in your hand. So feel safe to basically take out the nade and then peek and then throw. Or either start throwing, so release the button and then peek. If you can time that well, that I couldn't. So, oh, I think I shouldn't test this with what this called? Molotov. Right, let's reset this. So, yeah, if you hold Molotov, it requires no things to remove from the nade, so you can hold it as long as you want, and this, basically, when it touches the ground, it explodes. Self-explanatory. Then we have this nade, which is not an impact nade, so I made a lot of mistakes when saying that. I don't know the stats difference, I can show you later. Basically, as you can see, this isn't exploding either, unless you remove the hand grip. Then you have regular flash. Work the same way. It doesn't explode unless you remove the grip and start flashing. Alright, so these are the nades. Now I will reset it again. So to start with, I will go with the frag nade. As you could see, there was like that little icon that appears and that flashes red. Now, so far I've seen only regular nades. So the frag nade and this nade flashes red. This also has a special icon, so you can compare that if you want, or basically indicate it, like recognize it when you see it, if you have the time. Right, so after that, let's check out the explosion time. So we know that holding this way and the grenade don't start cooking, so I will throw it and checking out. I threw it at 15 seconds. It exploded around 10.5, 11. Now I will cook it at 1. exploded at 7, like 57 seconds. So that means it took around 4 seconds to explode for a regular fragment when it was cooked. And actually already forgot. Yeah. 8, 7, 14. Around between 3 and 4 seconds takes for the fragment to explode if you throw it regularly. Now if you throw it the quick way, it removes, and at 53, I started throwing and it shows 59. So 49. So the time is the exact same. We'll throw it again just to show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw it. Should explode around 26. 25, depending on. Yeah, so the explosion time is the same for the regular throw and the normal throw and the cooked option. So I'm gonna check it with the nade again in my hand. I will remove the hand grip. Oh, forgot. Need to reset. So I will turn this mode off again. Go and take regular nade. And then check out how many times it blinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was either 6 or 7. I think I will check it if I just throw it in front of me, because this requires me to set this up. Oh, come on. Every time to enter the shooting range. Right. So I will throw it in front of me from the lower hand. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, but I think I also did mention this in my setup video. You can throw it like with lower hand and higher hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. It blinks 6 times, and it has around half a second when it just is. Like when the indicator doesn't move. When you throw it is red, and then you could see that moment when it was just white. Right. Next type of nade, I will do the other explosion nade. So we know that it has the exact same timing to explode. I will just simply throw it at 40. It also required 4 seconds to explode. And the E-ray, how we want to call it, takes much longer. For example, again, if I throw this nade, and I'm too close, I was not close enough. Please don't die. And the E-rape is already over. With the other one, the E-rate took much longer. Right, so the explosion time is exactly the same, 4 seconds. And it didn't, like, this nade didn't give any flash damage. So if I throw it here, and I stand here, I think I will die. See, this gave no flash damage, only tinnitus, but I still can run. So that's a difference, because this nade, if it gives tinnitus, I can't run. Wait a minute, let's just test that again. So regular nade, regular frag nade, if I throw it this way and it explodes and I accidentally tapped it. Right, I love testing. I'm so bad. So again, dropping it from the hand. Let it explode. Okay, I can run. And with this one, I can run as well. Ah, okay, so this is a sound bomb. It shouldn't kill me, right? Okay, it can kill you, but the range is much, much smaller. Let's go back. So both takes around 4 seconds, but the regular frag nade also damages you a lot. Like it has shards, I don't know how to say that, and it causes bleeding, as well as a low amount of tinnitus. And this other, I think this might be an impact nade, I have no idea actually. If it hits you to really close, it can kill you. From a little distance, it doesn't damage you, but the tinnitus range is pretty high. Like again, I think if I throw it here, I stand here. At this range, I still get tinnitus. If I throw a regular, nade in that corner, I don't get tinnitus. So that's a note as well. Reset. Okay. Now I gotta count the blinking on this nade. I think it also 6, but let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Right. Time to go to the next one. And that is the shocking nade. So if this nade hits you, gonna come close, it won't kill you, but it will give this flash animation and tinnitus. Gonna reset because my ears are dying. Not because, but my ears are dying. And this amount of tinnitus, I'm not sure, but I think it depends on the distance that you are from the nade. Yes? No. Okay. But the effect is depending on the distance of the nade, like the flashing effect. Let's see how long it takes, this effect. 40, 49. It started around 48. And it's only completely gone now. It's around 11 seconds. It took 11 seconds to get away. Now, I will try to be a little bit farther away. Still looking at it. Started at 17. And it's already gone around 7, so around 9, I think. So it took a little bit less time if you are further away. Now, if you get hit by a shocking nade and you don't directly look at it, but you are next to, it won't affect your sight. If I don't look at it, like it's not in the camera view. As you can see again, now I can't run for some reason. Confusing a bit. Anyways, so now I will kind of look at it in the sentence of it should be in my view. So there you go. Then you get the effect, which takes about 10 seconds to completely be gone. And the blinking, I think also 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Quick note, I'm not sure about headphones, but some helmets can reduce the amount of tinnitus that you can get, or either completely reduce the tinnitus, I think. So I'm not sure. So how long does it take to explode for this nade? Can throw it at 18, 17. It exploded around 14, 15, so let's test it again. 3. Yeah, it takes 3 seconds to explode. So around the same as the regular nade, or maybe a little bit faster. Right, now the Molotov cocktail. There's no explosion time. It only has this burning effect, which I'm not sure if it can cause you death. I will try to directly throw it under me. No, it won't cause you death, but it will burn you. And if your legs get burnt, they will get black really, really fast, as you can see. Now the next nade that I will cover is the long, the toxic gas nade. I thought that they also had, oh, they do have, okay. So the toxic gas nade, which has an explosion time of, I throw at 42. Yeah, also around the same, like 4 seconds. And its effect is, you can see, if it explodes, it will lower the stamina. and if you inhalate it, your lungs will start damaging pretty fast. I'm not sure if you can die because of it. Let's check if you can die. Yes. No, you can't die, but it can lower your health pretty much. And as you can see, my stamina can only go up this much. So it can go up higher. So it really reduces. And as you can see, this is gonna take a while to go away, so I will just reset. Also, you could see this blurry effect increases. Yeah, I think this will take a long time. I'm not even sure how long that takes. If you get hit by that... No, it doesn't state. Oh, I need to test it, okay. Right, alright, here we go. Drop it. Also 6. So I will walk into. I will get the light long damage. And if I stay in, I will get the hard long damage. And I didn't check time. Okay. I need to check time. So, I will throw this boy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Light long damage around 78 and 45. The hard long damage. And then my long starts to basically lower in health, and when the long is almost blacked out, you can see my vision is getting darker and darker. And now it's completely dark. So this is when you walk into it. And I will check how long this takes. So it was 45 when I got the hard long damage. My vision is pretty much blurred away, blurred away. Okay, I forgot what time it was, but you can check back the recording. Then you have the light damage, which also will take this much. Like around 28, 22, 40, 22 it started. You can check back the recording. And basically at this point, if anything hits your chest, you're dead. This is a very powerful way to damage down your enemy. And the only way that you can defend against this is by using a face mask, but a face mask requires losing your vision. Like, only leaves, oops, this and I think this hole, and all the other stuff is black. So it really lowers your vision. And the other way to fix this is is using one type of drug. I think it's the blue one. Okay, now I will check if it explodes where I am rather than walking into. So when it explodes in your range, then you will get this vision effect, as I have already seen. You don't get that if you walk into. So again, if you simply walk into toxic nade, so let it explode, and if you walk into, no matter how long you stay here, if it didn't explode where you were, you won't get that vision effect. Right. And the explosion was also like 4 seconds, I think. Let's see. 6. Sweat 2 around. Yeah, 3-4 seconds. Okay. Now next type is, I think I will go with the regular gas grenade, which has the effect, I don't know if the toxic nade has the same effect or not, but the bots can't see you and aggro you if you have gas nade. This basically does nothing, only covers the field in this white gas. It is good to like hiding yourself or escaping, those kind of stuff. And it's basically a good idea to not hide in this thing, basically. Oops, I throw the Molotov, but behind. Then you can be safe. It's also recommended to use this if you have when you extract. Right, explosion time. I'm interested in. Okay, throwing at 48. Yeah, it has the same effect. I think also 6 blinks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Reset. And now the last one is the flash nade. I will check its effect. Basically how long it takes to explode first of all. No, its effect. So if it explodes when I'm staring at it, explode at 14. 36, 14. 14. The effect is still on. It's only gone around 20 seconds later, which is a lot. I will go a little bit further away. Let's check how that goes. Still looking at it. At 39 it exploded. 39. And it's now gonna 23, 23, which means 23 to 39. The reason is not that I'm bad in math, I'm just not good in English. 39. I need to see the things. 16. So that requires 60 minutes, so 16 seconds, so 4 seconds less. And I will go now a little bit either more further away. Not this one. This one. So I will throw it here, because I think it has a big range. Okay. So around this distance, it still has its 15-second effect. And I think it goes the same, like if it explodes but you don't look at it, it has no effect. So if I move it out of my vision, okay, I still have this effect. Now I will look even less to it. And then it doesn't have the effect. I think if it explodes directly behind you, it won't have this effect either. Oops. So let it explode, and I'm not looking at it. So you can dodge nade this way. Right, I think I covered every type of nade. And we basically know that it requires the same time to explode for them, or like almost the same time. Oh yeah, I forgot to count this blinks. I think it also blinks 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that 7? Wait a minute. It's hard to tell. It's either a 6 or a 7 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that was a 7. So this requires a little bit more time for the animation to finish, I think. So I throw it at 10. And it's 7 and 6. Yeah, requires the same time to basically explode. So, that said, I will throw a frag nade and try to run. Because, yeah, at this time we came to the point where I realized that every time I throw a nade, because of this animation finishing, it's really annoying that I can't go too far away. So quick note, I will throw a nade, try to move, switch weapon, aim, shoot. When did the nade explode? Yeah, it's pretty hard. Like almost, not impossible, but almost impossible. And we'll use another type of nade. So I throw the nade. When I'm throwing, I'm starting moving. Switch to weapon, aim, and it already exploded. And I have no way to take out my weapon. So you have really low distance. See? Okay, what I now will do is throw a nade and immediately try to pick up my AK. And I still couldn't pick up enough fast. So that is very, very, very annoying. Now, a solution for this might be to switch to fast throwing. Quick note, fast throwing as you can see, this allows me to finally shoot. Oh, that's not a good nade. This one, for example. Because it switches automatically back to weapon rather than nade, throwing nade, back to nade, and I will be dead. As you can see, the tinnitus, I can't run. I want to run, but I can't run. Sometimes it kicks in, sometimes not. So, I think, because what I have just shown is, I think I will switch to fast throwing nades. Just because of the fact that it allows me to move after throwing a nade. Move quicker. Now I did try, but it has the same effect almost. If I throw a nade, and after I throw a nade, I start animation. And then I try to move first of all sideways, like this. Alright, quick time to test something. I will, hold, build AK. I will start moving to the left. I started moving at 10. And that takes me 8 seconds. Now I will start running when I'm facing already this way. At 15, 50. 46, so 4 seconds. I'm double time faster if I run, then I walk sideways. Now I will check it when I'm just moving forward at 30. 2, 1, go. So it takes 8 seconds to move sideways to the other side. I think that was just 1 second faster. It just feels faster if you go sideways, but you aren't faster. Right. So basically when you quick throw a nade, I was thinking about, okay, I will start throwing a nade, starting the animation, then turn around, run, pick out weapon. We've already seen if you run and pick out a weapon, doesn't make you faster at all. So it doesn't matter if I throw the nade, turn around, run, and shoot or not. However, I think there is a difference between taking out weapon while moving. So I will start moving forward and select the AK. Takes around 1 second. Or while running. So I'm running. And it takes like another half second. Just because I'm in the running animation. And because, because I'm in the running animation. Same goes for the ADS. If you run in a and try to ADS, it takes longer. Just slightly longer. Because of one extra movement in your arm, like that. Okay, so as a conclusion, I think I will switch to fast throwing nade for the time. Let's see if that helps to throw in any ways. Now, some extra things. I have realized this when throwing nades at the beginning of the game and watching back my first gameplays. You aim here, you release it and move sideways, it will hit that spot where you aimed. If you throw a nade, not that one, maybe this one, release it and then at the same time lean, it will drop it. Release it, wait a bit, and then lean. It's a matter of timing. Then it will bounce back. Let's see what kind of other nades I have. Gas nade, okay. Same goes if you hold it, tap, remove the hand grip, and throw at the same time. It won't remove the hand grip. It's need to finish the animation, I think. Let me reset because this grenade was a terrible idea. So again, frag nade. I'm behind this wall. And I'm removing grip. Again. So shocking nade. As you can see, there's a difference if you throw it and at that moment the indicator doesn't show up. That means that you didn't cook it or remove the hand grip. Right, basic tip. Another one is, now we know that it blinks 6 times if you cook it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can hold it and wait until 2 blinks. 1, 2, and then throw it. Or you can wait 2.5 blinks, depending on the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's already much. So this is really a matter of timing that you need to practice. As I said, I'm terrible at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Kind of like that. Okay, let's think about, did I forget anything that I want to cover? Oh yeah, the angles. About stepping away. So if you aim to this point, you see that it becomes invisible. That means that you're basically aiming at something that is in front of you. You can make pretty good angles. If you practice throwing angles, I think you could throw some pretty interesting angles. Oh, I might not throw with a Molotov. I think that should bounce. It's definitely worth practicing these angles because they seem pretty cool. Again, I should not throw Molotovs. Or again this, I've already showed that, like this pretty bounce back animation. Now if you lean, you could see that when you lean, basically the curve changes. I couldn't do that leaning that I wanted, the curve that I wanted. Okay, so I wanted to take out the snake. Then lean. And rather aim to the beginning, I want to kind of aim to the end to get it bouncing back. Different curves. Okay. Yeah, you can practice this yourself. Just... Okay, that's again over. I think that should hit it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. This angle. You can have a lot of fun time if you do this. And there was what I wanted to show. So basically, when you throw a nade, and the animation... Okay, this wasn't a good example. No. Throw the nade. And while being in animation, so I'm now using a trigger to get it out. And that was another bad example. Okay, that's neat. This is not a good nade. This covers my whole field. So when you throw a nade, again I will go with the frag nade. In the moment of... I don't know how to show that. So now I should hit the wall. But while I'm throwing... Okay, this will explode in my back. I should hit the wall. But when I move out... And if I can... Oh, I'm terrible at throwing. I think I avoided to show this, but like, you got a point. Or they either fixed it. But lean and throw at the same time. Like throwing by holding it. Leaning by holding throw. Or either holding both. Why is this setting turned off? Never mind. So yeah, I think I covered really everything that you need to know. Might be a little bit longer video. So as an extra, I think I will just cover the whole field with nades. So enjoy it. So as you can see, you can't throw a nade faster because of the animation, then it explodes. I was thinking about when will a nade drop or bounce back. That's pretty much on my right. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, now an extra thing. When you throw it with the fast throw, you can switch angles and it will only throw at the moment that you see the hand. So if I start here and move there, it will only throw at the moment when, like, the animation ends. It's really hard to time. If I keep holding here and then only... It's really hard to time. Wait, no. As you could see, if I'm too late, you get a lot of time. It will just keep throwing at the point where you pointed. So another big... Yeah, I just end up throwing everything again. Oh, no way I hit that. Right. This is how Battlefield looks like. So. yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. Feel free to react, comment, like, dislike, subscribe, ring notification bell if you want. It's up to you. I'm not forcing you. And I will see you next time. Bye.